Hello, this is Talion Trevere, back with this week's Speedpaint Sunday. I feel like we haven't had one in a while, although I think it was just last week that we skipped. But yeah, sorry I haven't been very consistent with these lately. Uh, yeah, it's just, I'm pretty busy, and I feel like whenever, um, I just need some extra time to catch up on either chores or sleep or whatever. Speed Paint Sunday is just kind of the first thing on the chopping block. Oh, I don't know if you guys heard the creature's noises, but she is here. Meow? Do you want to say something? All right, do a quick cat pet before we get started. She is very cute, very distracting, but I am on a time limit. So, as you can see, we're finally in Netland. Yeah, I had some pictures lined up, but I just haven't gotten around to, to actually like downloading them onto my computer and preparing them for painting and whatnot. But here we are. We're good. There's a lot of detail in this one, but I kind of feel like that's par for the course for these Genshin landscapes. That's just how it always is. So, yeah, the name of the game, as always, is just simplify as much as possible. Just do one thing at a time until we run out of time, I guess. Hang on, what's going on? Do you guys see my... Oh my gosh, I'm on the wrong screen. Was I on the wrong screen? Wow. Did you guys really not see any of the screen before? Oops. My bad. Yeah, what was I saying? I forget what I was saying. I was probably saying something about how we just, do one thing at a time and then just see how much of the detail I managed to fit in my 1 hour time limit. This is a really hard one to sketch out. There's just so many details and so much stuff happening everywhere. This one just looks really hard. We'll see how it goes. Oh my gosh. Is there even much point in like sketching it? Maybe I should just go straight for the painting. Should just go in with the colors. I don't know. This one is so complicated. There's just all these little bits of rock jutting out literally everywhere. It's just everywhere you look in this composition, there's something going on. There's a volcano thing back here. Hello, radio. Welcome to the stream. I don't know how I'm going to do this one. This one looks slightly ridiculous. Oh, meow. I don't know. I kind of want to give up on the sketch and just start putting in colors. Oh boy. Oh, I don't know. How am I even going to split up the layers on this? I feel like the kind of backmost parts of it are kind of the blue bits here. So like the sky and then these cliffs here in the back could be one layer. So much color, such brightness, what's going on? Welcome, my friend, to Natlan. This is my first piece from the new area that was... I want to say it was just released, but it's actually been kind of a while at this point. But yeah, it's very colorful, and there's a lot going on. I'm already so intimidated by this one. I don't know. Oh wait, why am I drawing that on this layer? Let's combine those layers and then make a new one. Right. What the heck am I gonna do? Let's start with the big brush. Let's start with the blue background. Just put that in first. Oh man, this one scares me so much. Is that too much? I think we can start with that and then go lighter around the edges. Oh, oops. Okay, there are kitty noises happening, but I think they're safe kitty noises. I think she's just rustling some paper bags. No mischief is happening. We're all good. All right, is that good for sky color? That's probably fine for sky color. This is one where I really, really don't want to spend too much time on the sky, because then I'm gonna just not have time for the rest of it. So I think I want to put this back mountain also on the blue layer, but I might leave it out for now and try to get the other stuff in first, just so I have more of a reference of where to place things relative to each other, because I kind of scribbled it in here, but I feel like it's not quite placed correctly. I maybe want to put the clouds in first, though, maybe. I think I might just go with straight white. I don't do that very often, but actually start with thick paint, I think. Maybe I should have sketched out the clouds first, but whatever. They're clouds. They can be whatever. So many details, so little time. I know, right? This one is gonna be rough. I can already tell. Need a bigger brush for some of these big clouds. I probably really should not be getting into details that require tiny brushes at this stage, but here we are. I should not be doing this. I need to stop myself from going too far on the clouds. Otherwise, I just really will not have time for the other stuff that I need to do here. Just a little bit. Okay, let's see. Let's give myself 1 more minute for clouds. And then we have to move on. I feel like in general, this corner needs to be brighter. Do you ever go back on any of these, or do you just leave them as they come out? I do not touch them afterwards. So that's actually something that I've really wanted to do, is maybe at some point do like a round two. I think in general, I kind of feel like these speed paints are getting kind of stale. Like, I feel like I'm kind of doing the same thing each time. Oh, oops. Oh, gosh. What happened? Why did the screen move? Anyway, so I really want to kind of shake up the formula at some point. And I think one potential thing that would be fun to do is just go back and try more iterations of ones that I've already done. I think that would be really interesting to try. All right. Let's see. Do I want to put all of the rest of this on one layer? Maybe? Possibly? I don't know. So which one do I want to start with? There's kind of two main colors. There's the brown parts of the cliff sides and then the greens of the grass on top. Although those colors definitely vary a lot. Oh, it's so hard to figure out how to layer this. This one in general is just so complicated. I kind of want to start with the greens just because that's like the most prominent color, I feel like. What if I just like color this all in with greens and then put in the more orangey bits on top of that? I don't know. This one's really complicated to plan out. I have no idea what I'm going to do here. Ugh. Is that a reasonable green? Adding stupid difficulties, like for the next 5 minutes the pen is inverted. Oh god, that would be a nightmare. I do think it could be fun to do different challenges though, like maybe something like doing it with limited colors or limited brush types. Like for instance, I could do one that's just hard edges with no blending. That could be fun to do. Like more of a kind of cell shaded sort of style. That would be interesting, right? So up here it gets way more yellow. Actually, like way more yellow. Even to the oranges, I think. Sort of like this. I'm just gonna put in just these colors first. Actually, maybe even go honestly more orange. Hello, Happy. Welcome to the stream. I am struggling. This one is really hard. I don't know what I'm doing, but hopefully it'll turn out okay. Looks really good so far. Thank you. I think we really need to get more teal. Get some of the darker ones in there too. Like the shading there. Yeah, I think this is a reasonable strategy for this. Just put in the greens first, and then we'll worry about breaking them up later. So take a peek at the... Well, this doesn't really help right now because so much of the shadows come from those cliff walls that I'm kind of ignoring for now. Okay. Hmm. Am I good with that? Should I start putting in the more orangey brown parts? Are we ready for that, do you think? I think let's try it. I'm just kind of winging it, so, you know, making up the process as I go along. I think that's too dark. Also, I think this part sticks out too far. It should be more like here, right? Does that look about right? I think that's, whoop, that's closer to where it's supposed to be. These parts are going to be harder because I'm going to have to blend into the back there. Oh, hey, stop doing that. That's not the right color for that. This is not quite the right color, but we'll stick with it for now. Bu -bu -bu. I think I need like a harder brush for this, ideally. This one's blending a little bit too much. Oh, hey, pen. No mutiny on the pen, please. I think especially as we go towards the back here, I should stop trying to look too closely at the actual shapes and just kind of wing it. This is not the right color for this, though. I think we need to... Well, we can maybe try to fix that later. For now, let's maybe try to put in this one. This is a better color for this. Pen's direction, yep. Every time. It's always a struggle against the pen. It's not the best color for it, but it's decent enough, I think. That's probably too dark. The silence is so loud. What do you mean? It's just too quiet when I'm working. Definitely needs to get even lighter here. Yep. Yeah, sorry about that. I get too focused to really chat too much. I could maybe try to put on some kind of tunes, but eh. All right. Okay, I think that's going reasonably well. Um, let's try to put more of which color do we want for the background ones? Oh, maybe start with this one over in this corner is pretty dark. So we can try this color. How are we on time? We're a third of the way into time. I think for being a third of the way into time, we're pretty good. I think this is going surprisingly well so far. I might regret saying that in a bit, but, you know, so far it's okay. Let's go with more of our orangey color for this one, I think. Whoops, that's not what I meant to turn off. Yeah, this color is clearly not doing it. Oops, that's not right at all. These colors need to be much more faded into the background. Starting with the purpley one is probably fine. I think we need to go even more like blue, though. You're so good at this. If only I could draw like this. Thank you so much. I really I'm not really comfortable drawing backgrounds, which is why I wanted to do this. Um, you know, takes a lot of practice. I think we need to go way purpler on these ones and probably darker, maybe even just blue. Yeah, this little volcano thing sticking out just needs to be way bluer than it is. And in general, all of this. Ugh. Oh boy, I still have this whole blank space here that I have no idea what the heck I'm gonna shove in there. Oof. Too much. There's way too much going on in this entire composition. It's breaking my brain. Let's get our like orangey color. I want to put some of these things in these walls. That's too orange, but we can fix that, I think. And then let's get some of our greens on top of there. It's so hard to find, like, pick out which brush is the right consistency for a specific thing. Because I feel like here they need to be thicker. It's blending too much. But a lot of the times it's not enough. And it's just always a pain. I feel like these need to be much lighter too. I'm kind of making this up at this point. Uh-oh. Okay. That was weird. Thought my pen wasn't working for a second there. I'm gonna put in some of the rocks over here too. I would really like to put in more of the texture on this bit. Man, looking at these rock formations jutting out, that still looks like so much the wrong color. It still just needs to be way bluer. Maybe I just need to go with straight blue. Is it just blue? I feel like that's better. I think it's a little too dark, though. Is that better? I think that might be the best we've had on that. I want to maybe take some of this dark blue and use it to shade these. I think for that it would probably have to be even darker, though. Something like that. Oh, that's so in the wrong place, though. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Be like here is where the cutoff of that is. I I would really like to go all in on like shading this and making it look nice, but I think I just don't have the time. Um, hmm. Let's maybe get some this stuff on top of here too. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe get some greens in here. I don't know. I think I really need to put in some of this middle part stuff. Uh, Otherwise, I'm just going to run out of time and not get the chance to do anything with it. I don't even know what to put in here. There's a bunch of like trees and stuff. I think I might put it on its own layer. Let's see. It's mostly just this mist, I guess. So let's maybe start with this. Let's start with that. Next speed paint portrait of a wall. I mean, hey, if there's enough detail in the wall, it could be fun. And then this kind of goes up into all of these greens. There's so much happening in this one. It's pretty overwhelming. But that's how these speed paints go, I guess. We just keep going and hope for the best. I think this all needs to be lighter though. Um, I'm gonna put in this little path. Oops. There's stuff going on there. There's all these this cliffside kind of blending into that, I think. And actually, I think that. Oh, YouTube says chat is disconnected. Are you guys still there? Okay, yeah, it's back. Step 1 layout, step 2 panic, step 3 details. Yep, it's about right. Except I think a lot of the time there isn't really a distinction between steps. You just kind of bounce back and forth between them. Whoop, what was that? You can put this bit jutting out here. And there's this part. Yeah, I feel like there's so many different rocks here, and I'm just kind of blending them all together. But that's probably fine. I'm sure that's fine, right? That's fine. Let's maybe get some more detail into here while we're at it. Oops. Maybe get some highlights in there too. Whoa, hey. That's actually coming along surprisingly nicely. What the heck? This is actually starting to come together a little bit. I still am missing all of this stuff in the middle here. I have the blue mountains in the back here, and then there's these peaks that I want to put in too. Oh boy. But I mean, as it is right now, it looks surprisingly okay. I'm actually a little bit shocked by that. Um, you know what? Maybe this layer should just have the mountain on it. Maybe I'll just do that. That's not the right color for it, is it? Let's maybe go with that for now. Hmm. And definitely not the right color. Definitely too dark. I think I need to use a smaller brush too. I'm not going to get the shape of that right because it's just too small and thin and delicate. No, I need to go lighter on this too. In the middle, it almost gets more kind of pinkish. Let's just put a little bit of purple in the center, just to spice things up. Okay, that's looking okay. And now maybe let's go with our darker one. For these cliffs that are kind of more in the foreground a little bit. I need to figure out what to do over here. I think I should clean up this yellow bit, but then have that go into this peak there. So let's get our kind of mist color and put that into. Oh. Is that too light? Not light enough? Not sure. Okay, I think we're getting there a little bit. We need to do something about this side, though. Redder. Okay, I think that's not the right color exactly, but I'll maybe do for now. Purpley, I think, maybe? The cool but also scary thing about Natlan geography is there's so many colors in it. It's very fun, but it's also just so hard to try to paint. There's just so much going on. There's some greens happening back there, too. Oh, wait. Which parts are even... What layer am I on? Oh my gosh, stop doing that. How are we on time? 40 minutes. Okay, 40 minutes isn't bad. I still have this thing to put in. There's a whole bunch of random foliage and stuff that I would love to get in here, but who knows if we have time for that. What was I trying to do? I was trying to darken up these, like, crevices. I think they just need to be a sort of darker color. I would also like to get some more variety in the shades there. Like, let's put some highlights on some of them, I think, maybe. Like some of these, get a little bit. Oh my gosh, why do I keep doing that? What am I even doing? I'm accidentally pressing something. Okay, let's see. Okay. It would also be nice to put in the graffiti and stuff on these walls, but that might have to wait for later. Okay. Um, so far I think this is actually going better than expected. All right, what do I need to do? I would like to put this in. Would that go on this back layer, maybe? Maybe, maybe not. Let's put it there. Sure, why not? It needs to the trees. I know. I'll put in the trees if I have time for them. No guarantees. Mm, this it's too red. It needs to be like way bluer, I think. Whoa, no, don't do that. It's just like too bright. I don't know. What am I doing? Oops. This one's on the other layer. This needs to kind of like blend into this though, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is, I guess. All right, let's see. Is it time for trees, do you think? We have 15 minutes. Trees would be good to add. Graffiti would be good to add. What else? There's a whole bunch of detail here in the center that would be nice to add, and it's mostly trees. So maybe I should go with trees. The trees are mostly this weird, or the trees in the center at least, are the weird like teal ones. I'm confused by that smoky rainbow smudge on the side of the mountain. It's graffiti. The mountains are all graffitied. See, there's red and white graffiti on this one. There's the teal and yellow and white ones here. It's all over. Put it on this layer, I guess. This is probably this is too dark. But I've never thought of graffiti. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a neat landscape. Just cliff graffiti everywhere. There should be more. And then the trunks of those trees are a weird color. I don't know, maybe I can just make them like gray. And the colors just bleeding into each other. Not that. More greenery, just in general over here. And greenery that's maybe actually green. Okay, that's something. Then there's some trees or shrubs or whatever here that are like orangey. Let's, I guess, try to get some of those in. Whoop. Why does it keep doing that? I think that happens when, like, my hand touches the screen and accidentally clicks on something, but I thought I had disabled that setting because I hate it. Okay, let's see. She looks like someone who likes to read for fun. I mean, yeah, reading is fun. This cliff part in the back here, I think mine is just way too dark. I kind of want to fix it. Except this part, which needs to be shadowed. Why does it keep doing that? Please stop. Uh, just take like a blue. Just make this blue. Does that help? Please. Just make things blue. Okay, I think that's maybe a little better. And this shadow here can be more purple. And then these things here can have a little bit of purple, just as a treat. What are we missing? I think it's mostly just the graffiti at this point. I can put some purple shading in here too, for funsies. Oh, there's a lot more trees that we could add. That is also potentially a good idea. Especially here in the front. I kind of want to add the trees there. 10 minutes left. Hey, pen, what was that? Is that good enough for the plants there, maybe? Oh, chat disconnected again. You guys all good? Okay. Reconnected. We're fine. There's some foliage and stuff over here. And there's more of that, like, yellow stuff. Let's try to get more of these trees. Okay, let's give me till 55 minutes to work on trees, and then the last 5 minutes I'm going to try to do graffiti. You know what? I think I'm kind of okay with the current status of the trees. Let's just attempt the graffiti. It's going to be really hard because it's going to want to blend into everything. So let's try it and see if it works. Ugh, no, this is not working at all, is it? It's kind of working. Maybe a little bit. Oh. Yeah, it's sort of kind of there. Doesn't look great, but it's probably better than nothing. Also, I just really don't have time to like actually follow the shapes correctly. So I'm just going to have to kind of make it up. Just do more or less something similar. I feel like there needs to be way more of it though. Oi, pen. All right, I think that might be the best we can get. Let's see if we can also just kind of put our shading over it a little bit, just so it actually kind of looks like it's part of the wall. There's some more that we can try to put over on this side, I guess. All right, let's see. What last finishing touches do we need? How is that looking? Definitely need more dark parts here. And this mountain definitely came out way too dark. That needed to be lighter. And also this part back here needs to be lighter. Try to like lighten up the mountain back there. Let's go with a softer brush though. That's a cool technique. What, the graffiti stuff? Oh, you mean the desaturating everything? That is pretty fun. Oh, and I also noticed that this mountain here is way too dark. What can I even do at this point, really? I feel kind of stuck. I don't know if doing any of this will really change things much. Yeah, it's really helpful because sometimes when you see all of these colors, it can be hard to see the relative values. I think I can go in with some more, wrong layer. Just make things darker down here. I think that might help. If I remember what's on which layer. Oh, oops. I accidentally cut into things that I didn't want to move. Overall, though, I'm honestly pretty surprised by how not a disaster this was. Like, it was hard, but I think we made it. Another success, yeah. Yeah, honestly, I'm pretty proud of this. It's definitely very rough. It's very messy in a lot of places, and obviously it doesn't capture all of the detail. But I think it gets the vibe pretty well. I think putting in all of the greens as kind of a block and then cutting it up later was surprisingly successful. I was a little bit worried that the dark wall parts would kind of just blend in, but with a little bit of effort, you can get it to work. All right, I think I guess, gonna call it there. We are at time. Yeah, that's not bad. Hmm. Yeah, I think overall, like, the vibe is definitely there. Huh. Whew. Well, that was fun. It was a little bit of a challenge. But honestly, I feel like they're all like that. Like, all of these Genshin backgrounds are super intricate and just have some of these crazy compositions and stuff. So, honestly, it wasn't too different from what I usually do. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you had fun. I guess we'll be back for another one next week. In the meantime, during the week, I'm going to be playing Slay the Princess, if you guys want to join that. Although I think there is a chance that my Thursday stream is going to get canceled this coming week, but we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. Anyway, thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye, radio. Bye, happy. See ya.